2, 1. Babe, I can't go out tonight. Getting Elder Scrolls NPC surgery.
What the Okay. Did it work?
Yeah, looks like it.
Okay.
We're in the same thingy, and then start sharing chat. Bam! There we go.
Alright, I'm drinking water now. I wanted to tell you something that happened when I was watching that streamer earlier.
Hmm.
She wanted to like look at my channel because she was like being nosy, and she said that I was really cute. And I was just like freaking out because she said it was really cute. And I can't get it out of my head. Hi, Jenna suck, how dare. I should probably open the game.
That would help.
But she was just really nice. Said that it was cute. And then we talked about like VTuber Oshis and stuff, which like I don't really care for all of that mumbo jumbo, but do I have this on the right game? I do. Okay. But what was happening is I couldn't figure out like what that meant by Oshi. And I was just like, my favorite VTuber is Kisuke. And then, you want to hear the craziest thing? She pronounced the name correctly.
Wow, that's a surprise.
No, I was like, oh my god, it's a miracle.
Yeah, because people never fucking say my name right.
No, they don't. I thought it was crazy, but yeah. I just felt like I had to share that with you.
Oh, that's an Kiski. Yeah, I've heard Kiski. I've heard Kaisuke. I've heard Kioske. I've heard Kisk.
Kiosk.
Yeah, I've heard Kiosk.
Oh, that's so funny. Alright, I'm ready.
Kiska. Yep, I've heard that one too.
Go send me invite when you have game.
Yeah, 1 second. I have to get the game running because I've got stuff I need to do in the background.
Okay.
Yeah, babe, some of us have other things that they need to start first.
You want to fight about it?
You want to go, huh? You want to go on a date? I think I've pronounced it Kiska when I first met the head ass. Okay, hold on. Guys, the same treatment as Pika. Him.
What? What's happened?
Is that the DJ Kisuke and Brandon the Chihuahua, my favorite VTuber duo, my idols?
Bruh. If I'm somebody's idol, that's a mistake.
Yeah.
I got distracted with Discord again. I've got everything. I don't need nothing. I'll just wait. Shut my face. What are you gonna do about it? Can't do nothing. It's only a matter of time before some shrimp, some tier 3 sub, starts calling one of your asses their Oshi. No. Give it head pads. Fucking love head pads. That's what I'm gonna do. Take a bit of head pads. I love it. I love head pads. They're my favorite. I hope you guys like the music. I'm quiet. I'm like,
Brandon is a touch quiet on your end. Oh, because I had to turn him down when he was on his phone.
oh yeah, because I was on my phone. What, like yesterday?
All right, say something.
Pity sprinkles.
There you go. Look at my belly piercing swapped out today. It's really angry and swollen, and it being swallowed by the swelling around it.
Oh
LMAO.
no, I'm sorry. That shit sucks.
Okay, I sent you the invite. Having issues repeatedly bumping it against tables.
That makes sense. It's downloading dirt, so it's gonna take me a minute to get in here. Dude, I bump into shit all the time at work. I'm surprised my shoes have been holding up. Oh, okay, I see. At least you know what you're doing. You know, you're taking care of yourself.
So anyway, Brandon,
not-
how do you feel about
About what?
about getting nipple piercings?
Terrified. Let me get top surgery first before I think about that.
All right, fair enough. No, I was kidding. I'm not.
Getting these things chopped off is more important right now.
Yeah.
I did wear earrings today. Not normal. Didn't hurt as much as I thought it would. I see. I gotta do a thing in here. I know some people are gonna have different pain tolerances for different things. So, yeah. I remember it hurting when I got my tattoo. But, like, I just really wanted it so bad that I didn't... I just, like, sat through the pain. I made a commitment.
I've wanted to get a tattoo recently, but I haven't. The thing is deciding on what I want. I still do want to get the Mark of the Fulcrum from Star Wars, because that. Well, I know Brandon's going to say, "Wow, what a nerd." That show's really important to me.
I know that. I actually wasn't gonna make fun of it this time. Understandable. I'd say I have a low pain tolerance, but I have chronic pain, so maybe my pain tolerance is higher. I don't know. I think you just got used to it because of your chronic pain.
This pain is chronic, but my ass is iconic.
Bruh. Oh my gosh.
No problem.
Took so goddamn long. That took so goddamn long to get in
Chronic
here.
pain is way different than pain from piercings, tattoos, etc. Well, yeah, because that stuff will heal eventually.
Ignore my dumbass then, I don't know.
Well, Well, the thing is that, you know, how do I put this? Tattoos, you know, eventually they heal, right? But chronic pain, yes. No, chronic pain eventually will, you know, chronic pain doesn't really go away, right? You can sort of mitigate it, but you can't really, you know, get rid of it.
Yeah. Oh, I did not expect the jump to be that weird. I work on the wall like I was before. I forgot. That's what I was doing over here. The wall.
I was waiting for you to notice.
I just saw the weird splash, and I'm like, "Are you trying to push me against the wall? I'm already there."
I hate having to take painkillers to manage my pain. I don't like depending on pain meds to be a functioning human. Yeah.
That's understandable. That makes sense.
Hello Kitty is not a lane-pilled, like, depression darling. She is a cat who likes to bake, who likes to bake cupcakes with her friends. You can't change my mind on this one.
I did.
Because too many people I see on freaking.
Oh.
No, not that kind of bake. Her name is Hello Kitty White.
That is a small child.
She weighs 3 apples. That's how much she weighs.
3 apples.
No, this is true. They actually Sanrio confirmed this, that that her weight is 3 apples.
That's crazy.
Hello Kitty out here with the impossible body standards.
Hello Kitty is a girl, not a cat. Exactly. Where in the fuck?
Granny Smith. The apple, a new, more forgiving unit of measurement. Well, I feel like it could be misused. Like, how much of an asshole are you? An apple out of 10, you know?
Hmm.
Specifically, they said 3 red apples, I think. We do not stand Apple computer in this house.
That's true.
1, I don't have the money for it, and 2...
I had to use it. I had to use it for college. The fucking MacBook shit. No thanks.
I hate when teachers are like that. Oh, I only use Apple, so you have to use it too. No, I don't.
Oh god, I remember using one of the Mac computers for my photography class in high school. That shit sucked.
I had to use it for my video class. Hello Kitty's name is Kitty White. Born November 1st, she's 5 apples tall and weighs 3 apples.
That's crazy. You know what I saw today on TikTok? The new King of the Hills new opening.
Oh yeah, I saw that recently.
I forgot that was going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what else I forgot?
What?
At least 2 different voice actors I know from that show are dead.
Yeah.
That's so sad. I wonder if it'll be good. Also, Bobby Hill looks weird as an adult. I'm just saying that now. Where? How am I supposed to? Do I need a ladder?
For what?
That little statue on the wall.
No, you pull out the extendo.
I tried.
Yeah, you could put a ladder on this side right here, and then climb up to the top of the vat.
I'm trying. I'm an idiot.
You want me to do it, or do you got it?
I got it. Whee! There's a statue. Statue done.
I should realize there's 3 more
Of what?
on this side on this wall. There's more of them. I didn't even notice from this distance.
Yeah. Anyways, it's sad that shit's different. I don't like it.
I remember there was a kid in high school that was like a total stan for fucking Apple and kept trying to convince me to convert. Like, so what you're saying is you want me to spend thousands of dollars on a computer that's worse.
Right?
Why?
What a waste of money. Why would I want to use products where their chargers die within like 2 months?
Why would I want to use something that has planned obsolescence that I can't upgrade without their permission?
Right? Or like, why would I want to buy something where I can't fix it on my own?
Why would I want to buy something where every time they upgrade the OS, or every time there's a new version that comes out of the OS, like an update, everything breaks?
Right?
I want to be able to use my programs from fucking 30 years ago still.
I miss MP3 players, specifically the iPod Touch. I miss that shit. Because I had one of those. I don't remember if we got it for like my birthday or something. It's the only thing I liked from Apple was their MP3 players.
Yeah, but those are a thing of the past.
They are a thing of the past. I miss those days though. And my phones are not cutting it. Dude, I remember using like the Text Now app on my iPod Touch to talk to people instead of giving them my phone number.
Remember, I dropped my iPod outside of school and smashed the screen into a million pieces, LMAO. I still use a standalone MP3 player. Love this song. Tatsuro Yamashita is a fucking god.
I'm listening to lo-fi.
I'm listening to my French house, but specifically this lo-fi track is one of my favorites. Because it samples Tatsuro Yamashita track. And he is like the god of he's the godfather of all things city pop.
I see.
And then the best part is, have you heard of you've heard of Maria Takeuchi, right? That song Plastic Love?
Probably, yeah.
The one, it's like the picture of the girl. You've like, even if you don't know the song, you know the album cover.
I've seen the cover, yeah.
Yeah, he married her.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, they got married in I think the 80s. So they are They are the city pop power couple.
Hater.
You guys are adorable, by the way. No, shut up.
Oh there. No.
No. But yeah, he ended up. They ended up getting married.
Like Stendo.
And,
there we go.
and so now they are the city pop power couple.
That's adorable, actually.
No, you.
You want to fight about it?
Who, me?
No.
I'm gonna say, yeah, I'm ugly. I don't know what you're on about.
I think you're cute. I've been obsessed with you since forever ago.
I love all those people like in. I love those like influencer girls like in gyms that are like guys will come up to them and be like. They're like, I have a girlfriend, and the guy's like, yeah, cool, me too.
Yeah, cool, me too. Anyway.
This one guy did that. Like this girl was doing her exercise or whatever, and this guy walks up and he's like, hey, excuse me, ma'am, and she's just like, I have a boyfriend. He's just like, okay, that's cool, me too. Anyways, you have a tampon sticking out.
Just trying to be helpful.
Yeah. Like, first of all, bitch, you're not that attractive. Like, second of all, no one cares. Third of all,
bitch.
You aren't special. Like, yes. Like, do I understand that there are women who don't want to get hit on when they work out? Yes, of course. However, not every guy, not every dude wants to hang. Not every dude wants you.
Yeah.
Some of us are already dating people. We don't want you. Trust me.
Don't get a big head, okay?
Yeah. Don't get a big head. I already have one. Anyways. I have to wear fucking...
Dude, shut up.
I have to wear 2XL helmets, babe.
And I still think you're fucking cute.
I'm not.
That's what I was just thinking that. You know what? You know what? One of my old TikToks popped up on my For You page the other day. Screaming in lowercase.
Oh yeah. Oh. Whoa. Screaming in lowercase.
Oh no, that sucks.
Oh. That's not fun.
I feel that.
Yeah. It happens to us every time Brandon has to leave.
Yeah.
At least you get to be with the Froggo for a little bit.
Yeah.
Because isn't he... I was going to say, aren't you guys, like, making plans for him to actually, like, move out there with you?
Making those kind of plans are hard, for sure.
Yeah.
What the hell? That was weird. I
was gonna say, though, they don't just have the advantage that they have their own place.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Because first we need to do all the legal shit. Yeah.
Yeah, legal shit. Yeah, I get it.
I also need a bigger place.
Understandable. I can't see the top of this thing.
I've also seen a lot of, like, stuff on of, like, these girls who are, like, they're, like, 6 or 7s at best, right? But they're like, I want a man who makes at minimum 6 figures, who's loyal. It's like, first of all, woman, I'm not to try to, burst your bubble or anything, but guys who make a lot of money are more than likely going to cheat on you. Because they don't give a fuck.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna tell you something right now, okay? I'm gonna tell you something about men, alright? The guys who cheat are the ones who have the option to. Like, the reason us broke boys don't do it is because we don't got the option to.
What does that mean?
Basically,
I don't get it.
Basically, like, okay, let's put it this way, all right? There's a, okay, here, you know what? I'll just draw it out. Here, let me explain it, all right? So let's say we have, you know, we're gonna do like one of those charts. I'm gonna do a graph here, okay? Ignore the squiggly line, okay? So on this side right here, we have amount of money, a little cash symbol, okay? So over here we have the level of attractiveness of a guy, right?
Okay.
Okay, so this right here is this right here is the amount that girls want you right down here, okay? So I'm gonna put girl. Okay, this is how the straights do their relationships, okay? So right here, this dude down here, he's got zero money, nothing, right?
Okay.
So how many girls do you think want him?
I don't know.
How many vain ass women do you think are gonna want that? Not a lot, right?
Okay.
Now let's do the median. So the average for men here in the United States is 54K, right? Well,
like a yearly.
Yeah, yearly salary, right? So the attraction's gonna come up about that, right? And so that means more women are gonna want the guy, right? Because he's making a decent amount, not a lot, but he's making a decent amount, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then up here we have the guys making that, you know, the magic 6 figures, 100K, right, a year.
Okay.
Now suddenly that attraction is shot way up here, right?
Okay.
And he's got a lot more options. So in this range right here, okay? So he's got, so now girls really want him because they want that money, right? It's really vain bitches.
Okay.
So this right here proves, all right, he's already got a lot of options and he's got a lot of money. So he's gonna freaking, so this is the amount that people are gonna cheat right here. See this?
Okay.
Because look, you're basically getting a ton of choices, right? Now, right? 100%, that's only the top 10% of men. Cleaning up after the Splatoon orgy. God damn it. Now, up here at the top is our millionaires, all right?
Okay.
Now, these guys have all the options in the world, right? Because every vain bitch is going to want the millionaire, right? So look at this. He's got all these options for women, right? So he's going to be a lot more likely to cheat on you because every other girl wants him.
What straight people?
I don't fucking know. This is how they operate. Straight people are freaking weird. But does that sort of make sense?
I mean, yeah, but like I still don't get why do that.
Yeah, because people are vain and stupid, and because
I know better.
Because the dating pool is for straight people, it just seems to be about money and nothing else.
They got no time or money for relationships. Who has time for all that mess? I already have one, and that's love. Okay.
And the thing is, right? The real, like, proper people who aren't just after you for your money are the people who are gonna love you when you're down here.
Yep.
When you have nothing.
Yep.
If you only like me because I have money up here, you would have never loved me when I was down here.
Absolutely. That makes complete sense.
Versus, if you love me while I'm down here, when I get up here, nothing's gonna change. I'll just be able to love you more.
Mm-hmm. I think that's stupid. I think you should love somebody regardless.
Yeah, of course, but vain ass fucking people on this in this day and age, especially vain ass like freaking gold diggers. All they want is money. For them, it's not what can we make out of this relationship. It's what can I get out of this relationship.
Yeah. Disgusting. Hums the ABBA song. I just got stuck for a second. That was weird. Anyways, you're cute and I love you.
Oh, I'm ugly. I don't know.
Shut the fuck up. That guy with the side eye, shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up.
That's such a good meme.
Were you inside the vat cleaning?
No.
Oh no, I put that there. Sorry, that was my mistake.
Where is this last bit of dirt? Oh, okay, I got it. This wall's not clean yet, bruh. Where's the dirt?
Where's the leak, ma'am?
I wasn't gonna say it.
If you weren't gonna say it, I was gonna say it.
I need stone. Alright, that part's done.
Hell yeah.
Oh. I'm of the opinion of if you're looking for love, you're not gonna find it.
Yeah, I'm kind of the same way.
I wasn't looking, and look where I am now.
Because I feel like the more you look, the more desperate you get, and then you settle on people.
I mean, settling sucks, and it's stupid, but the main thing is that you're looking for something that you're not gonna have. Because if you're looking, you're not gonna be able to find anything, and eventually it'll just be you by yourself alone with nobody.
I never looked for love. I'm.
What?
Nothing. Nothing. I'm not gonna say anything.
Okay. You're gonna tell me later?
Yes, I probably will.
Okay. I just found the weird ones, and they said, "Hey, you're mine now," and I was like, "Okay." You?
No, that's not. Me, like you and me were just like hit this one, and I was just like, cave in.
Yeah, that's us apparently. Basically, the cat way.
Mm-hmm.
Like the cat distribution system. That's so goofy. I don't know what it was. It was like, this man right here, I'm gonna marry him. Yep. That's it right
Meanwhile, I was just me being a goober, like,
Yep.
Me eating like chicken nuggets. Huh?
Huh? Making fun of me for liking shrimp as much as I do.
Making fun of you because you asked the lady for sweet tea and she just freaking read you for filth. Makes themselves at home. Fast forward, you've got a fiance.
Yep. Makes sense. That happens.
For a second, I read that as finance, and I thought that was funny.
Are you okay?
Just, they move into your house, you know, fast forward, and suddenly you're financing it.
Bruh. I can't see, I believe we back. Sick, the wall is clean. Only part of the wall. Not the whole wall. Just
Counticula? Hello? Counticula?
what are you saying?
Counticula? It's the song, and I quote, "Me likey the poom poom" by the Latch Brothers.
That's a name.
Uh-huh. You have to remember, these were guys who named themselves, and I quote, Sir Pumalot, the Latin Duke, and Count Ticula.
So weird. So weird. Very weird. Very strange.
And they made weird IDM hip hop music.
Makes sense that it's that weird.
And one of the three members was one of the members of the Beastie Boys.
Okay, there you go. Yep, that makes sense. All right.
I was thinking of a Shrek marathon or something.
Damn, I haven't watched Shrek in so long.
Last time I watched was with my coworkers' kids.
That's crazy.
The internet is a series of tubes.
Yep.
Shouts out my boy George George W.
George W. Oh my god, why did I just remember this really weird cartoon?
Was it Little Bush?
It was Little Bush, yeah.
I fucking knew it. I straight up thought that I was the only person who remembered that fucking thing existed.
I remember that one they had where it was like, it's milk day, and he's like, he thought it was a day about milk, but it's MLK.
And he thought that to get his father a gift, he needs to go to Baghdad because it has the word dad in it.
Oh my lord. Did we get all the walls? We did. No. I need to get this thing. The pipe.
Brandon wants me to lay some pipe.
Ayo.
When you've been laying pipe and all of your and your girlfriend's friends all say, "Hey, we've heard about you," and it's just fucking Booker T holding a championship belt.
That's goofy right there. What the hell are you saying in here, Helion? Internet.
Would it still be a series of pipes? That's a good question.
Imagine Mario in the fucking Wreck-It Ralph films. Like Sonic.
Well, the thing is, Bowser's in it, so that means that by technicality, that means that Mario is also in it. We just haven't seen him. We did see Sonic, though. But yeah.
You say about being dead.
I was gonna say, I like that they had like an Alcoholics Anonymous thing, but it was bad guys.
Yeah.
And the best part was that scene apparently was one of the hardest parts of making that movie.
How?
Because they kept getting requests from the different game manufacturers to change things about the scene. Specifically how tall or how big certain characters were. So like, they had Bowser and stuff, and Nintendo's very particular about how Bowser's portrayed. Like, he has to be very simple with how he animates. Like, it has to be done a certain way, you have to move his mouth a certain way. And so obviously, and they have to abide by them, otherwise they could pull the license.
Yeah.
So naturally, Disney, the team there at Disney did what they could, keeping everybody happy. But then came the time of, okay, well here is okay, so Nintendo came in, added Bowser in, right? They were happy with Bowser. And then Sega came in and was like, we want Robotnik in here too, because he's also a bad guy. And they're like, but actually, you know, he's a little taller. So could you make him a little bit taller than Bowser? And then, you know, in comes Capcom with Zangief, and they're like, oh yeah, but Zangief is actually he should be a little bit taller than both of them. And then it basically became a video game dick measuring contest of who was bigger. And by the time that all the requests were done, Ralph, who was supposed to be a pretty big dude, ended up looking tiny next to everyone else. So what they did is they all said, no, fuck it, they're all the same height.
Yeah, it's just video games.
It's literally one fucking scene in a movie. One scene that doesn't even go for more than a minute.
Yeah, it's dumb. Maybe I missed a point, but I quite liked Wreck-It Ralph 2. Yeah, its point was like the complete opposite of the first, but sometimes people need to move on than where they were. Getting with the times, basically.
I just wish that they wouldn't have just brushed aside a lot of the things they established in the first movie.
Oh yeah, for sure. Are you helping me?
Mm-hmm.
Whee! I'm gonna go all the way over here to this corner, and then we'll meet in the middle. Because we just had the floor now, we got everything else. You like yapping?
Mm-hmm.
I like yapping sometimes. Talking about everything and nothing.
Done. Good question. Babe, you missed some of the pipes.
I did where?
You missed this pipe, and you also missed this. You also missed the top of this.
Oh my god, I did. You're not very yappy. I mean, yeah, but that's you, so I don't want you to change for anybody.
Don't change for anyone else. I just talk way too much, and in fact, that usually gets me in trouble. So.
I like when you talk.
Yeah.
Huh?
I should ask John about their insights on it, since they probably have more knowledge on movies.
Am I dumb?
Me neither.
I'm a goofy goober, yeah. I often get talked over when I have something to say because I'm too quiet. I don't know. Is this not done? This wall's not done? What? Man. How did this happen? This wall's not finished. Man.
The fairy godmother's not in. I need an espresso now. I mean, fairy godmother, she's not seeing anyone. Oh no, don't worry. We're from the union. The union. Yeah, we represent workers in all magical industries, both evil and benign. Oh, do you? Do you feel? Have you felt oppressed or violated at all? Well, I mean, yeah. We don't even get dental. They don't even get dental. Like, as a kid, that scene didn't make any sense to me. Yeah. But now that I'm older, like, that shit is hilarious.
It is.
And the best part is that a union rep would be an ogre. You know what I mean? Like, someone that nobody likes, but they have to deal with them, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because the thing is, as somebody who actually is part of a union at my work, are usually not very well liked by upper management.
I'm reminded of the scene with Merida speaking with such a thick accent they literally no one could understand. understand her.
Oh yeah, no. It wasn't that she was just speaking with a thick accent. She was saying things in Gaelic.
It
like
was like another. It's like another completely.
it is, yeah. Gaelic is a whole nother language.
Yeah.
And so everyone was just like really surprised. And actually, it took somebody who like an actual Scouse to actually to be saying.
Yeah.
And actually, from what I've heard, the director specifically asked for that because he wanted it to be still accurate to Scottish people.
Yeah.
You know, I never saw Wreck-It Ralph 2.
It's not bad. It's okay.
It's alright. I'm not a huge fan of it. Yeah, no, it's not as good as the first one in my opinion. It kind of just like shoved past a lot of the things that they established in the first movie.
The fact that the first film and like the second one is included with it is that like they made a crack ship.
Yeah.
That's like the best thing that I could think about. Just crazy.
Yeah, union reps. Lang, may your lumreek and may a moose never leave your colonel with a teardrop in his eye. Hast you back me. I can't read that. I'm not Scottish enough.
I forgot what that said. I forgot what it said.
But what was I saying? Oh, about unions. So because my job, I'm in a union, right? Mm-hmm. I pay my union dues, and they have my back, and they do what they got to do. They treat me well. But the thing is typically union representatives are usually not very well liked by upper management.
Yeah, because they're trying to make sure that they don't fuck over their employees.
Well, yeah, they don't like the fact that they basically get put into place a lot of times.
Well, they hate
they
hate that shit.
Yeah, because obviously they oh, I'm the boss, I could say what I want. Actually, no, you fucking can't. There are laws. Mm-hmm. And so my union rep, actually the president of the union, helped back me up a couple years ago when I was going through it with a manager of mine. And basically, he put this woman in her place.
Situation you had before?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
oh,
no,
okay.
He was really good. His name was Richard. He's really funny. But he was able to and basically told this bitch, like, look, all right, because she tried to write down, oh, he breaks the rules.
Huh?
And he's like, okay, you know what this means, right? And she's like, yeah, it means this, this, and that. And he's like, no, this is for our district's rules, not the rules of the job. Meaning, is he reporting things he's not reporting to other people? Is he sharing information to people he's not supposed to be? Is he, violating people's rights? And she's like, right. No. Then you need to take this off because he's not doing that. That falls under this part. He's like, so no, get this out of here. Yeah, dude, and the worst part was I could tell she was seething in anger, but she can't say anything because if she tries to retaliate against him, the union will sue on my behalf.
Yep.
And so she had to just kind of bite her tongue and,
fuck off.
and basically fuck off, like, all right. He's like, dress code violations was another one. And it's because she told me you need to dress business casual at work.
For who? The children? They don't give a shit.
And the thing is the union rep was like, do you realize how silly that sounds?
That sounds silly as shit.
He's like, okay. He's like, first things first, the type of employee that I am, again, I'm trying not to divulge too much.
Yeah.
The type of employee he is, there is no strict dress code for them.
Oh,
they don't have a uniform.
No. There are no uniforms.
The rules specifically say I can't wear anything vulgar, I can't wear anything violent, I can't wear nothing gang related, nothing involving like drinking or smoking, right?
Right, yeah.
Has to be appropriate for the job, right?
Yeah.
And the excuse she tried to give was, oh, well, sometimes his pants ride a bit too low. And that's not a dress code violation.
It's not.
He's like, that's just a moment where you tell him to go get a belt or something. Like, is not a violation by any stretch of the imagination.
Yeah.
He's like, so you need to get rid of this.
And then at the end of the day, she had nothing.
Well, at the end of the day, she had a couple things, but that's basically just things I couldn't fight.
Yeah.
Because basically the lady in question that was being a shitty manager had been there for like 30 years, and so they can't really do anything about it because she has tenure.
Yeah.
But yeah, essentially. But yeah, essentially, freaking put this woman in her place. Name's Richard because management calls me Dick.
That's funny, actually.
Nah, but Richard's a cool dude. Like he's really nice. And yeah, like I said, he backed me up, no problem.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And because like it would have just been another representative for the district that I work in. When he heard about me, because he's friends with my mom, he's like, oh, no, I got this.
Wow, okay.
Like, not, like, because he's friends with my mom, like, they've been friends since high school.
So, like, he knows.
So, yeah, he knows my mom, and then when she told him about it, he's like, tell him he's good. Tell him that I got him. Don't worry. I was like, okay.
That's crazy.
Originally, all she told me was, oh, yeah, no, he's from the union. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. I have union backing me up. Turns out he's the president of the freaking union.
Okay.
So I was like, okay, no, I'm in good hands. But yeah, no, he basically came in with a little notebook, put on his little reading glasses, and he just freaking went to schooling this woman. Just like, yeah, no, you can't do this, you can't do that. You can't tell him what he can and can't wear if it's not something that's said in the employee handbook.
Right, yeah.
He's like, unless it says in the employee handbook that he can't wear a black t-shirt and jeans to work, he can wear a black t-shirt and jeans to work.
Yeah.
He's like, and there's also no rules about big logos either, because that was one of the things she kept trying to hit me with was big logos. She doesn't want those. But there's nothing in the handbook that says I can't wear a shirt with a big logo on it. And basically, again, I could tell she was so mad that she was getting schooled by this lesser being in her mind. But there's fuck all she could do about it, because if she decides to continue to retaliate against me, then I can sue.
Right.
And the thing is, our district does not want that to happen, because that's a lot of money. And our district is not one of those types that likes to, drag things out through a trial. They're just going to settle.
Yeah.
So that means that that's a lot of money that the district would lose if she tried to pull anything. So that's why she had to just bite her tongue and just kind of roll with it.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Good. Fuck that bitch.
Anyways, you're doing better now.
Yeah, and I don't work for her anymore, so that's all good. I got moved.
I can't believe you, left work on Friday and you were like, fuck, I forgot my bag.
Oh yeah, no, that happened to me. I was like I got halfway home before I realized, hey, wait a minute, where's my bag? I was like, fuck! I had to turn around. I had to go back to my workplace, open up my office, go grab it, and then then go back.
I did that once with my keys. I freaking left my keys at work one day.
Like the keys for your house?
Like, yeah, like everything is attached to those keys. Like, all the keychains, all of the decorative shit. How did I forget that? I don't know. I think I had it outside of my bag. When you my bag.
Mm.
And for some reason I just was off that day. Like, mentally. Times where I'll take the work keys home. They don't like that.
Yeah, no, my job, they're very... Yeah, my job's very, like, any keys that you're assigned, like, they don't mind you have them on you, but if you lose one, you have to report it, like, instantly.
Because somebody can steal it.
Got a big-ass remove before flight tag on my keys. Got that, like, 20 years ago at a Lego Expo or something. Look, now I'll start the melody on the organ. Ba-ba-doo-bop, ba-ba-doo-bop, hey, ba-ba-doo-bop, hey, ba-ba-doo-bop, ba-ba-doo-bop.
Right. How much of this floor before we need to hit...
Give it a second. Hold on. I'm just tapping the tab key and seeing what's left.
What is that item? Oh, that thing. Okay. I'm looking at the list right now. Okay. What is that? There's something, but I don't know.
There we go. Okay, let's do... Oh.
Okay, that's still not clean. There we go.
Shaft support.
Okay.
Got that. Centrifuge floor. Okay, the floor isn't 100% cleaned.
Okay. Oh, my eye. That was weird.
Beep 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 beep. Beep beep.
Oh, the other day, I was cutting my fingernails.
Mm-hmm.
And one of them, like, flew straight into my eye.
Beep. Beep. Mm-hmm.
Ow.
That sucks.
So scary. That was weird. It looks like... Where's the dirt?
There it is.
There. It was hiding. Alright, what's next?
Garage door sign. Where is that?
Where? Donde esta?
Oh, right here.
Oh, you got it? Okay.
Happily ever after potion bottle. Okay, that's done. Mechanical arm. Is it? Block platform handrails.
That was weird. I didn't like that.
The vat floor is not done yet.
Where is that? There's a light that's not clean?
This one.
Oh, that one. Okay. And which well pipe? Oh, that one.
Yeah, we did it.
Hell yeah. My back just cracked so loud. Ouch. You said we had one more, or?
The Dragon's Lair. Let's do it. Chico. The new dance town.
Oh, you love me,
Holy
eh?
shit.
My food real quick.
You can actually see where Donkey's walking, look at.
Yep.
You know what I hate?
What?
When songs tell you about a dance, but then they teach you how to do it.
Oh yeah, for real.
Like, the Monster Mash. Okay, what are they doing? Kept saying everyone, but what the fuck is it?
Right, yeah.
Like, don't tease me like that.
Mm-hmm.
Slide to the left, pew. Slide to the right, crisscross. Like, see, at least that song gives instructions.
Mm-hmm.
They're mashing potatoes, obviously.
That's goofy.
That's a big cookbook, I just realized.
There's a book down there?
Babe, look.
I'm up here.
Babe, over here. Over here, look. This.
Hold on.
Look at this
That's a lot of
big
gold.
fucking thing.
Holy shit, it's a book. That's huge.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Is it the fair? Is it cookbook?
Yeah.
Holy shit. That's crazy.
Oh, it's a dragon's cookbook. I see.
That's why it's big. Okay.
How to make magic meth.
What?
Nightly treats. Ingredients: 1 night deboned, 2 bushels of celery, fresh bushel of watercress, 1 handful of onions, pinch of salt, dash of pepper, 4 gallons of hot sauce. That's a lot of fucking hot sauce.
That is a lot
Golly.
of hot sauce.
Well, it's a dragon. I guess it makes sense.
Yeah.
I've told you, right, that, like... What was it to say?
But,
One of my coworkers is, like, obsessed with dragons.
that's crazy. I didn't know that.
Yeah, he is... Like, every inch of his office is just, like, covered in dragons.
That's
Which,
insane.
hey, you know, can't fault the guy. If he likes him, he likes him. Whatever.
Right, it doesn't matter.
I like pencils, for God's sakes.
Pencils and cars.
Among other things. Yeah, among other things. Brandon understands my weird autistic hyperfixations.
Yeah. It also includes an entire night, so you know the blandness of the meat with hot sauce.
So hold up, is the shared chat not working? Is it?
It's not. It's doing it
Great.
again.
Okay, there we go.
Okay. That was weird. I wonder why it keeps doing that. It's so strange. Ding! Ding! The dragon's lair, yeah.
No, we were just at the fairy godmother's potion factory.
Yeah.
Which had a lot of OSHA violations, I might add.
Yeah?
Yeah. Something that has to be human powered, that's pretty much a violation. Unless it's, like, absolutely necessary to the design for it to be human powered. Like, why can't you just get, like, an electric motor to do it?
Right.
Why do you need a man on a bicycle to do it?
Money? I don't know.
Profits are not worth that much, and OSHA will still sue you for it.
Fucking Helion, dude.
Helion is on something else, man.
He is something else. Why is this tapestry not clean? What?
Check the edges.
I'm pressing the thing, but it's just being...
Well, yeah, because everything's covered in fucking soot.
Yeah. Maybe if I switch up the... Use some cleaner.
That's what I'm doing.
Oh. You used multi-purpose, it's gone. I can't.
Well, no, they didn't give us any multi-purpose.
You didn't buy any from the store?
You can't. Not on these special missions.
Before you log, before you start a co-op.
No, you can't.
That's dumb.
Otherwise, I'd have stocked up.
Yeah. Because I already stocked up, so. A little sleep. Why are you awake?
Go to bed.
Go to bed.
Go to bed.
Do I need to pull a sleep book and read you a bedtime story? I still love about that book that the audiobook is read by Samuel L. Jackson.
And actually, apparently, there's a really funny story about it. When his daughter was really little, she loved when he read that book to her.
That's funny.
As a, like,
bed. All right, yeah, go to bed. I know you were talking.
I forgot. I was saying.
Samuel L. Jackson reading bedtime story book.
Oh, yeah, like, she would basically say, Daddy, should I go the fuck to sleep? And he'd be like, yes, go the fuck to sleep.
That's funny. There's a night-shaped shadow on the wall.
Somebody died.
Over here. Right here in this.
Oh, yeah.
Wall.
Yeah. Oh, wait, I recognize this.
Yeah.
This little thing. This is where Shrek slid down it and then the gap, he hit his balls.
Yeah.
Literally every guy in that movie theater went, ooh. As a guy, when you see someone else get just nailed in the balls, dude, you just, oh.
I don't think I ever watched it in theaters. I think I always
did.
watched it like I can't remember.
The writing is very clever in that movie because, again, a lot of the jokes fly right over kids' heads.
Yeah.
And however, as an adult, now that I've watched it, like, recently, I thought it was so funny.
It is funny. It's real funny.
Like, wait, what am I doing? I have sound pad. Give me a moment.
It's still like a copywritten sound, is it?
Shouldn't be. And if it is, oh, who cares? It's like it's a meme.
It is a meme. I get afraid.
It'll be fine. Like, when I was a kid, I thought he was being cool, but then I got older and I realized he was doing the Hawaii Five-0 theme song.
Yeah. I didn't realize until my uncle was watching Hawaii Five-0 one day.
Well, because you have to think, alright? He got summoned to Far, Far Away, which is far, far away. It's like a, 2 or 3 day carriage ride? So, that means that this dude had to have traveled for 3 days, right? With the band to travel with this one dude to announce his presence, Ain't no way he's not about to take the opportunity to do something cool.
Or stupid.
Yeah.
I hate this crap. Oh my gosh. My son is telling me that I need to eat more, but because I ate, I don't know if it's because I'm actually hungry or I'm being confused with digestion.
Fucking autism where you can't tell things
I
about
didn't
your own
realize
body.
until recently that that was the case.
I always thought, oh yeah, I do these things because that's just how I am. Come to realize every fucking thing I do normally in my behavior is like an autism thing. Like, I can't have one original fucking thing in my life. God damn
I
it.
know, right? I fell. Get. Beep, 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 beep. Great, now I got it in my head.
It's just a silly little thing.
Yeah.
Makes the odd sort here and there. Don't worry, they're just collectibles. Sure. I understand that your life is a dragon, my guy, but still. Also, one thing, babe.
What?
Dragging these nuts!
Bruh. We didn't make that joke yet.
Well, I just did. Hell yeah. Shiny knickknacks that my beloved's picked up along the way. She's like a big scaly magpie. I was looking out for something glinting in the light.
Are you reading your chat?
No, that's what it says in the texts on the right side of the screen.
Oh, okay. You're getting it, not me. Because you're the one that started the co-op.
Mm-hmm.
So you get the silly things.
I've largely been ignoring them.
Ah.
You know what movies are my favorites?
What?
Have you seen the Rush Hour movie?
I mean, I've seen clips. You showed me clips before.
We need to watch those at some point. They're really
It's never
funny.
been my kind of movie. It's something my dad.
Babe,
What?
I'm going to say something.
No.
Yes.
What?
You need to stop thinking about those two losers.
Like,
Start
if
enjoying
everything
things
didn't
for
remind
you.
me, it's.
You need to start enjoying things for you, not because... And stop freaking...
I don't...
And stop...
It's not just that, but like, I also don't find it very funny.
You need to start living for you, okay? And stop robbing yourself of a good time because, oh, my dad would have liked this. Because also, they both sound like they're scumbags. So there you go.
They have that stupid belief that women belong in the kitchen type of shit.
Well, then they can go dick a suck a bag.
I knew you were gonna say.
It's true, because they...
Oh,
They
yeah,
need to get a job. I want a business, bitch. Suck a dick.
Suck a dick, yeah. Something cool, one of my friends, told me earlier today. One of my friends is getting married.
Wow.
He invited me to his wedding, but, thankfully he's gonna do a live stream of it, because he knows that people can't, like, attend it. That's gonna be cool, I guess. So, in November, I'm gonna be busy for like an hour.
Get in.
That's forever from now. It was just something that I heard today, so it was pretty cool.
Whoa.
Lucky bitch.
Day that'll be us.
That'll be us. My money and I need it now. I don't know why I thought of that.
I was gonna say, you do know what that service actually is, right?
If you have money that, what's the words? I know what it's for. I know it. I just don't remember it. It's money that you get from settlements, but...
Yeah, essentially what happens is they get you the whole settlement in one go.
Instead of a little bit at a time, yeah.
However, what they do is they take a percentage of it. That's how that works. It's actually kind of a predatory thing.
I don't like it.
They buy the settlement, then pay you a lump sum minus their bite of it. Yeah.
Message.
Yeah, who's messaging me? Oh, it's Nikki.
Oh. You think she saw the other group chat?
I hope.
Ouch.
He's so damn cute.
I know, right? Ugh. I miss her.
Me too. Just want to give her a big ol' kiss.
Yeah. I will give her kisses. I hold her hand.
Mm-hmm. Breathe.
Goopy. I heard something interesting on TikTok today. They're in pre-production for a Zelda film.
Oh yeah,
like a live action one. And the person they're looking at getting for Zelda exactly like her.
Yeah, I think I saw photos
and people are mad because she's a trans person.
Good.
So good.
If she's trans and she looks like Zelda, even better. You know why? Because it's fucking good.
Right. it's really funny to think about all the MAGA gamers just mauling.
I was gonna say, because I hope that, you know what, they can stay mad. Fucking stay mad, mauled, seethe, cope about it.
Mm-hmm.
I will drink your tears.
Yep.
No, scratch that. I'm not gonna do that because their tears probably taste like fucking Mountain Dew.
And salt.
Yeah, probably fucking radioactive for all we know.
Probably.
My greed would never let me be in a room like this.
Oh yeah, really?
Yeah, no. I'd be like, I'm gonna take a gold coin for myself, maybe one over here, maybe one over there.
Next thing you know, half the room's gone.
Yeah. Listen, man. When you've been broke your entire life.
I know better. I know better.
I know. I know. Obviously, it's a fucking dragon's, like, freaking horde. I'm not about to do that.
The dragon would eat you if you touched it.
Oh, absolutely. I was gonna say, I saw this one post on Tumblr like years ago. It was just it was like the knight, you know, has defeated the dragon. The dragon is, you know, is sitting there. He goes to open the one. He goes and opens the treasure chest, and inside is just a single macaroni drawing.
Yeah.
And they're just like, what is this? It's treasure to me.
Yeah. Why you hating? Don't be hating on their treasure, bro. God damn it. Finally. Jesus Christ. This is fun.
Mm-hmm. It's nice and chill.
Yep.
And
Ugh. That's a lot of gold.
mm-hmm.
Gold!
I love gold.
I love gold! Fucking love those movies.
So you like those, but you don't like freaking Rush Hour. Come on.
I don't know what it is about Rush Hour, but I just don't like it, okay?
Is it, you
Austin
just
Powers is like so fucking dumb.
babe, you just don't like it because there's a black man and a Chinese man
No,
as
that's
the
not
lead.
it. That's not it. I don't know what it is, but it ain't that.
I'm sorry, but in my opinion,
Different.
I was gonna say, in my opinion, the freaking Rush Hour movies are infinitely quotable.
I mean, yes, it's quotable.
Freaking Kenny, you embarrassing yourself. You a black man with a Chinese restaurant on Crenshaw.
Why? Give me the dean. Thank you. God damn. These balls aren't clean either. Fuck. Oh my lord. I keep getting stuck on the ladders. I'm just trying to go forward and I bump into it and it's like, it's time to go up now. Ouch.
West
Why did I write it
Weeman.
like that?
West Weeman.
There. Ah. I should not be tired. Maybe the vibes are too chill.
Is that it?
Maybe. Maybe I need to change my music.
Why do you think I'm listening to my Jet Set Radio playlist?
I was just listening to something that could like play continuously. Let's do my.
How about a playlist to Powerwash too? Google, look that up on YouTube. See if anyone's made anything.
I should do that. There's a playlist called "Host Scaring Music to Powerwash" too.
Bruh.
Okay, I gotta hear what this is. Hold on. Let me hear this. Hold on. Open in a new tab. Amelia Watson BGM OST mix. Flying Ame. What the hell is this? DK Rap Extended Mix Donkey Kong 64.
DK. Donkey Kong.
Alright, I'll just leave the playlist on and hear it. I was thinking about the Chunky's dead meme.
TK. Chunky's dead.
Very weird remix, but okay. It sounds like a song that Eminem could rap to. I hate that's where my head went. Oh, because there's Rap God in here. Okay.
Wait, is it a Siva Gunner rip that you're listening to?
Hold on. It's just a random playlist I found. Yeah.
It's a Siva. Yeah, I fucking knew it. I fucking knew it.
I was like, wait, why is there Rap God in here?
Yeah, that's a Siva Gunner rip. Babe,
That's so goofy.
you've gotten in you have been involved. You just got double crossed
Dude,
by a
there's
fucking
so
high
much
quality.
Silva Gunner in this playlist. The playlist that's called Hose Scaring Music to Powerwash to.
Yeah, it's all Siva Gunner music.
That's goofy. Alright, not this playlist. It's just super goofy. Let's see. Mr. Powerwash 2, what is this? If it'll load, that'd be fantastic. Nine Inch Nails. Counting Crows, Maroon 5.
White fuck up. God damn, you got so much hatred. Knows you don't need no proof.
Submissive and Breedable by Smosh is in here.
So complacent, kept thinking no one else should.
No Doubts in here. Oh, Crazy by Gnarls Barkley. That's a good song.
And what you
YouTube.
represent.
Madness.
Bloodhole
Surfers. What?
From human life.
Some 41.
You still sleep sound at night. Cause now it's time. Wake the fuck up.
Muse. Oasis.
Hatred. You don't need no proof. You
Official
stand to be
Arctic
so
Monkeys.
complacent.
What else we got in here? Productive music for work? What is this?
How do you justify disdain, contempt for human life? Look alive, you guys.
Weird music. Oh, I think I've heard this before. It's very chill, so totally not that. Meditation? That's not what I'm looking for.
All those like yoga classes, I feel like I'd fall asleep.
Yeah. People have done that before. Let's see. Ouch. What's in this one? Okay. Alright, I'll listen to that, I guess. It's not chill, so I'll be able to play the game and not fall asleep.
treasure pile has been cleaned.
Hell yeah, sick.
Now to get onto everything else. And some of you may die, but it's a risk I am willing to take. Frickin' kids when what's-her-face was the director of the Department of Education during the pandemic. Oh yeah, all the kids go back to school in the middle of the pandemic. Literally
Stupid.
saying, some of you may die, but it's a risk I'm willing to take.
Yeah, stupid.
Also, everybody who says COVID came back, no. It never left. You
dumb.
motherfuckers just assumed that it ended the moment that they told us to not use the masks anymore.
I haven't stopped using a mask. Because I know better.
That's basically RFK Jr. these days.
I don't want to even think about that, man. There's something funny that that I saw the other day. Let me see if I can look it up real quick. It was... Utah. Yeah. Utah basically said that gender-affirming care for minors is a no-no because they didn't have enough evidence. They just said that they did a study and realized that it's actually good for trans youth to have the appropriate care.
Oh yeah, they spent tons of money, right? Republicans themselves spent the money on this study, right?
Yep.
Saying, okay, well we need more research if we're gonna do this. So they spent the money to get the research, only to be told we were right the whole time.
Yep.
That in fact it actually is better for trans youth to get that than to not. Yeah. Even though the people on the left have told them for years, yeah, it helps.
They want to listen to us.
No, of course not. So they just spent the taxpayers' dollars to be proven wrong.
Exactly. Stupid ass.
You doing?
I think I got stuck.
I saw you just kind of floating along, just like, yeah.
I got stuck. I wanted to come back up here and I got stuck, that's all.
I love how somebody said, like, RFK Jr. is the brother that should have got the bullet.
Yeah, I agree with that.
To which I say, look, all right, I know I don't wish death upon anybody. I feel like that's going a little too far. That being said, there are times where I can look at an obituary and laugh.
Yeah. Ow. time is it? Oh shit. We should take a break.
Wait, hold on. Wait, almost done with this piece, and then I'll go take a break.
Alright.
Clean, you piece of shit.
Clean, you piece of shit.
There we go. Okay. Let's take our break.
Yeah. I'll be back. There you go. Hello? I have returned. I am alive. I got some strawberries. Hello. I was looking at TikToks and eating the last of my food. I feel like, I should have gone to the bathroom, but I really didn't need to go, so... I'll go when I need to go. That is not now. I fell. Ouch. Yo, this music works. Hell yeah. Sorry if I'm not talking, it's just really, really focused right now. You know, it's Saturday night. We chilling. Where is this goddamn spots at, dude? There's like a little bit left somewhere. Finally, goddamn. Alright. I'm do a wall here. There's about to be an ad. Oh my god. There's a lot of tapestries in this one. I wish they gave us more soap, though. Because there's other things besides stone and metal in here. Sick. Give me the ding. Thank you. Hell yeah. I'm doing good now. I hit the wall. Again. Okay.
Oh. Okay. Sorry. So long. I was fighting a demon in there. Jesus. Golly.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi. I was wondering what took you so long.
Sorry, I was fighting a demon in there.
I bet. I got strawberries.
You got strawberries.
Yeah. Oh, strawberry.
Oh, look, a strawberry. Oh, look, a strawberry.
I love that. So good. Dude, I'm doing so good up here.
Nice.
Also, the music I picked right now is banging. It's just like a video game like playlist, like the type of gaming songs that you listen to in your gaming. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Generic woman singing to EDM or whatever the fuck.
Oh, so almost Persona music, but not quite cool.
Yeah. Sure. I only know one song from Persona.
What is that?
You know you're coming.
You'll see that. It's a good song, though.
The song I'm listening to, I could just see like a Splatoon montage with it. Like somebody getting like crazy good kills.
I forgot that the king's name is Harold.
Oh yeah, his name is Harold. I forgot. Did he turn into a frog in the second movie?
Yeah, and then he dies in the third movie.
Oh shit, you right.
And for those who just got mad at me for spoiling a movie that came out like 20 years ago. With the times?
Is the third one the one with Rumpelstiltskin?
Yes.
Jesus Christ. I thought that was the fourth one.
I think that... Was it that one?
Because, okay, the first one's when they get together. The second one is when the parents...
Basically break it off so she can marry Prince Charming.
Right, and then the third one, she's pregnant.
Yeah, and
The
it's
fourth one is when they had their kids.
yeah. As I say, and the third one, if I remember correctly, is the third one is the one with freaking Humpty Dumpty being an asshole.
Oh yeah. What a weird time to be alive.
Mm-hmm. You know what I still love?
What?
That no matter what, right? Stephanie Meyer, when they were making the Twilight movies,
Yeah.
freaking Gerard Way of My Chemical Romance refused to license the music for that movie.
Mm-hmm.
I just love that fact because it's like she's said multiple times that his music was the inspiration for Twilight.
Yeah.
And he just was like, "No, fuck you. You're not gonna use my music." Like they offered him like all, and he still said no.
Yeah.
Because he didn't want his
dignity.
project. Because he doesn't want his project to be. He doesn't want his music to be associated with that story.
Garbage.
Yeah,
It's not a good story.
it really isn't. Babe, don't you know that 9/11 was the reason why we got 50 Shades of Grey?
Yes, I do know that fact.
It's one of my favorite, like, sort of butterfly effects.
Great. It's great.
9/11 caused us to have one of the cringiest fucking points in our history.
Yep.
Dude, do you remember the amount of, like, people who work, like, movies, like, freaking, like, movie theaters who were, like, finding fucking cucumbers
In the seats, yeah.
in the seats? Like, dude, really? It's not even that good of a film either.
It's not good at all. Somebody in the community said that it's good as an introduction, but not as a guidebook.
No.
And I'm gonna disagree with them. It's not good as an introduction either.
My thing is, like, because isn't that, like, the whole point of BDSM is that it's like a trust thing between two people?
It's very much like trust and consent, and if you don't have either of those, you don't have anything.
Well, if you don't have either of those, that's abuse.
It's a crime.
Yeah.
Also, somebody said it's really inaccurate for Christian Grey to be dominant in the bedroom.
Oh, yeah. It's about this.
Yeah.
It was this British advertiser guy, and he was talking about how, you know, like, as a man, right, that story didn't really work for us because it makes very little sense.
Yeah.
Right? Because, you know, if you're a guy, right, you've got all this money, you're the billionaire, you've got, you know, the mansion, the penthouses, the yachts, you know, the millions of dollars, right, the Gucci suits, all that stuff, right?
Yeah.
And you have, you know, you're the boss. You have a bunch of underlings who you have to manage every single day. And there are things that you have in your life, right, that are everyday occurrences to you, like bossing people around. Well,
Right.
as a guy, you know, in your love life or in the bedroom, you wouldn't have that because that's too much like work.
I feel like work, yeah.
And you want to enjoy yourself. So he actually wouldn't be into domination, he'd be into submission, which is because that's not what he gets in his everyday life. You know, he doesn't get somebody else telling him what to do because he's the boss in real life, you know.
Yeah.
But when he's in the bedroom and when he's in a, you know, a relationship, that's what it would be. He would be into submission. And then the guy is like, he seems like the kind of guy who would, you know, dress up as a boarding schoolboy and have Nazi nuns throw stream cakes at him and tell him he's horrible. He's like, that's the kind of man that Christian Grey would actually be, and that's why it didn't really work for me. But he also, that same advertiser also, by the way, said something kind of cool that made sense to me. He's like, sometimes you have to just do things for the sake of doing them.
Yeah.
He's like, I'll give you an example. He's like, you know San Pellegrino, right? Those, the drinks, right?
Yeah, yeah.
That little foil thingy on the top.
Yeah.
He's like, I want you to guess how many times. He's like, I want you to bet how much the freaking financial department San Pellegrinos want to get rid of those damn pieces of foil on top of their cans.
Okay.
A lot, right? You'd think, because it's a waste of money. Because other canned goods, other canned drinks don't have that.
Yeah.
So why would you waste the money on it? Well, he's like, now think about it. Think about it from the point of view of a consumer. You see that this San Pellegrino has the little cover on it, and so what's your first thoughts? Oh, this one, it's fancy, first of all. Second of all, it's clean. It's not going to have anything on it, right? Because it's got a little protective cover on it.
Okay.
And that right there in itself speaks values about your product, your brand, without having to do a damn thing. You don't have to advertise anything.
Yeah.
But because you did that one little thing of adding a little piece of foil to the top of your can, people can now, not only will they, conflate any sort of can like that, will they compare it to to your product, but then on top of that too, they'll whenever they see it, they'll recognize that's San Pellegrino. And you've just done beautiful advertising for yourself without doing a damn thing.
Yep.
And it's how you're supposed to do it.
Yep.
He also was the one who pointed something out that's kind of... What's up?
We're done.
Mm-hmm. He's also the one that pointed something else out that's kind of funny to me.
Yeah?
In the movie Doctor Strange, originally he's this pompous asshole doctor, right? He's like the best neurosurgeon on the planet, right? His hands are the steadiest of all time, right? Like he's able to do surgeries that save lives that no one else can do, right?
Okay.
So he's very full of himself, right?
Yep.
And the moment that really turns him into the character of Doctor Strange is he has a car crash.
Okay.
And what happens is that he's driving his really expensive Lamborghini down the road at night in the rain while texting.
Idiot.
Right?
Everybody knows you can't be doing that.
You shouldn't be doing that. Well, so a lot of car companies didn't want to get in because they didn't want their car in a scene in a movie with a car crash. Right? It's bad publicity.
Okay.
Except for Lamborghini, who were more than happy to let them do it. And they said, well, the first thing they said was, they asked, why are you letting us do this? He's like, well, we make these cars, we have a factory full of them, not a big deal. Okay, but isn't that going to cause bad publicity? Does he die in the car? No. And was it the car's fault that he got into the accident? No. He was texting while he was driving. That's his fault, not cars.
Yep.
Okay, but then, and by the way, if you watch the movie, like, that's no little car crash. Like, he fucking goes down like the side of a mountain, basically.
Yeah.
Like in a freaking Kia, he'd be dead. Like.
Yeah.
So the PR representative for Lamborghini said, "Well, that just shows you how safe our cars are. That he could go into a car crash that nasty and walk away with comparatively minor injuries. In a lesser car, he'd be dead." Like, That's pretty good marketing. A bit unorthodox.
Exterior be lurking.
I see.
What genre is this? There's a song playing and I can't
What's the song?
let me look at it. It is Highway Ride featuring Emily Fox, HHMR, and Jay Woods.
HHMR.
Highway Ride featuring Emily Fox.
Listen to this.
Because the singing reminds me of like millennial, like emo screaming.
That's either progressive house or future future bass.
Okay. 'Cause I really like that.
That's progressive house. You know which label makes a lot of music that sounds like that? Monster Cat.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
I see. Because I feel like that's the kind of music that'll let me sit in my feelings without being too depressed.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just a good sound, so it'll be good. Like, the stairs are done. Okay, a really good time to just listen to it, I guess. Using the soap. Soap.
No, I don't use it.
You don't use the soap.
I try not to. I only use it for like really huge areas. Like with the gold, I just sprayed the metal one as much as I could. I just spread it. Yeah. And then I could go in and go more detailed.
I see. I'm gonna do a floor down here. Hi.
Hello. You're silly.
You're silly.
You're a silly Billy.
I love you.
Love you more. Hey, guess what? Cutie. You know what I need to do for my next VTuber upgrade? I need to go into my soft boy hours.
Yeah?
Just like freaking pastel pink everything.
Imagine.
It wouldn't fit me as a at all.
No. I've been thinking
Just-
about wanting to get like a different outfit. But I just want something a little simpler, you know? I don't know what would work.
But also depend heavily on whether or not you want to do that idea of our lore being linked.
Well, it would have to be like heavy changes. I kind of don't want to screw it up, you know?
Yeah, I don't want to
I
have
feel
to
like
rewrite.
changing our lore would screw things up, so...
Yeah, and I was going to say, and also...
So.
And also, you know, the DJ Keyskate lore is in of itself, like, set up, and I don't want to have to basically drop all of that.
Yeah. Our lore doesn't have to be linked like that. Finally.
I told my coworker that I figured out the pun about something that I felt stupid for not realizing it sooner.
What was it?
You know that cleaner Ajax?
Yeah.
On the bottle, it says, stronger than all grease.
Yeah.
Originally, I thought, oh, okay, well, they're just talking about how good it is, like, for cleaning the dishes. And then I thought about it, and I'm like, oh, Ajax was part of the Carthaginians, and he was stronger than all of the Greek soldiers. Or the Romans, sorry, not the Carthaginians. So
Yeah.
Ajax himself was stronger than all of Greece. I'm like, how could I not fucking see it?
I would have never gotten that if it wasn't in
Oh, yeah.
That's the only way I knew about it. So basically, like, I don't really absorb anything unless it's from media. I don't know what that says about me as a person, but...
More just like that's knowledge that you probably didn't even think about. It's such a small thing, and I mean, it's it's a very old, it's very, very old history.
Yeah. Ow. Disgusting.
It's a damn curtain.
Annoying.
Mm-hmm.
Ouch. My knees are hurting.
From sucking dick.
You're funny.
Thank you.
Got you more strawberries.
There it is. Finally. This room's looking nice, I'll tell you what.
Mm-hmm. Oh man, whew. I'm gonna be shitting.
You're gonna be shitting! Shitting!
Because I'm eating my strawberries right now, and I know it's gonna run through me like goddamn water. And I gotta get my shot done after stream.
You gotta get shot? Don't do that. That's bad for your health.
I gotta get my shot, silly.
You gotta take a shot? Babe. I mean, things aren't that serious right now.
Babe.
What?
I can get my boy juice. My antihistamines, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but your nose is plugged up?
Babe. I know you're being goofy.
I'm confused.
You can't be serious, right? You're joking.
I have a confusion. I am messing around, by the way. That wasn't obvious.
I was like, I can't tell.
Did I just make it that, like... Am I just
You made
that
it
good at
really,
selling? Okay, well, I was just trying to play it off like I'm being dumb.
Yeah, I know. It's just.
But I understand what it
really
is, that's why.
believable.
Okay. I hoped it wasn't, because I wasn't trying to.
We still have the ceiling to do.
I'm cleaning off this chandelier.
I'm gonna swing from the chandelier.
That doesn't be the one, the chandelier. The chandelier.
The one I remember is like somebody scaring somebody else, and they go, ah.
Oh yeah, they try to play it off.
Yeah.
Damn it!
That's so funny.
Trying to get to the top of the chandelier. That will help. You know what's really funny?
What?
I read about this recently, but apparently the reason why the Titanic got rediscovered was because it was because of a spying operation.
Really?
So what happened was that this was in the middle of the Cold War, right? And so basically the British and the Americans were like, yeah, we're gonna go and look for we're gonna go ahead and look for the Titanic, figure out where exactly it sank, right? And so they sent out one of their submarines to go and look for it, right?
All right.
Secretly, what it was they were going to use it to try to figure out what the Russians were doing up in the northern, like in the Arctic Circle, in the near the Atlantic. And so they went, right, because they were told, hey, there's a thing, but go check it out. So they did, and it turns out their mission didn't take quite as long as they were hoping, because they said, oh, it's going to take us like 6-7 months to do this. It only ended up taking them like 2 months.
Yeah.
And so they were just like,
long.
why don't we just actually look for the damn thing?
Yeah.
And so they did, and they found it. Because originally they were going to do, it was just like maybe we'll find it, maybe we won't, you know, if it doesn't happen, oh well, right? But then they actually were just like, well, what if we actually did find it? And then sure enough they did.
Yeah.
Just like, okay.
Alright then.
Alright then, fuck it. If it sells the plan, then we'll do it.
Right, yeah.
So not only did the Russians never figure out what happened, they then they actually kept to their word and found the fucking Titanic.
Yep.
And then this asshole, like, frickin' 50 years later, builds a submarine and dies trying to get down there.
Right. Dumbass.
I saw a t-shirt that was at Ocean Gate Safety Inspection Team.
That's basically what it was. In his eyes, it was just not knowing what they're talking about.
Clearly, he's the smart one. Sure.
He's not smart now.
Well, no, he's dead now.
Exactly. Why is this wall so big?
I'm not gonna make that joke.
Alright then.
Why is this wall so big? Me as an immigrant trying to go... me as an immigrant thinking about...
Running.
What's up? Hmm?
Huh?
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 What did you say? Oh.
I did blow my nose. Oh yeah, I was supposed to go to the B&V yesterday.
Could you... I was gonna say, could you please do that, like, ASAP? Tickets, because otherwise...
I had no time to do it yesterday, because I needed a ride to it, and they closed at a specific time on the weekends, so... I'm gonna have to do it on a weekday, when I'm, like, before I go to work or something, like, when I'm not busy or whatever.
Yeah, because the sooner the better.
I know, I know.
Because I don't want to have to waste my whole paycheck on tickets.
I know, I know. I didn't expect my birth certificate to show up like this quickly. I expected it to take like 6 months. So. Oh my god. I'm losing my mind.
Like, make that priority number 1, please.
I know. If the DMV is not open, you know.
No, I know. I'm just saying, like, try not to forget to do that.
I will not forget. I know it's really important.
Do you need me to remind you on Monday?
No, no. I got it. I just need to figure out the time. Because it's like weekdays when I have work, you know. It's I have to get up and I have to make sure I'm there, and I need to make sure I have food ready for lunch for work time, and I need to make sure I'm back on time if it's a shower day, and it's a whole thing. How much is left in this room? Treasure chest. One of the treasure chests isn't fully clean.
It's probably this one.
Yeah, it's that one. Wall trim. Oh, that one. Okay.
Okay, treasure chest is cleaned. Post is it?
Pillar capital? Oh.
Gallery, or posts.
Where's the dirt? There. Pillar
Alcoves.
shaft. There's a shaft that's not clean.
I got a shaft that's not clean, if you know what I'm
There you
saying.
Oh, it's this one over here.
Gallery base alcove. Oh, he's down here. Go. This one's not clean. Golden egg. Over here. That shit.
Did you fall?
No, the freaking ladder just abducted me. What are you doing, step ladder?
Pillar bases.
Found it.
Where's that? You got it? Okay.
Okay, now we need...
Column capital. Door handles. Oh, they're not clean? Alright.
There we go.
Sick!
That'll do, donkey. That'll do. Dude, look at this place.
That's all of Shrek?
Yep, that is all a Shrek. Let's see, we have seasonal specials, Warhammer 40k, we have Tomb Raider, Final Fantasy, Wallace and Gromit. You want to help clean? You want to help clean the cruise ship? This one, this is clean the cruise ship sun deck.
Is it
You
just
wanna
like
do
a
that
regular
one?
part of the game?
Yeah, it's just like a regular. Well, it was a summer special for Matthew.
Yeah, let's do it. Why not?
Okay. Oh wait,
We
do
got
I
like
have to buy
45
it?
minutes, so.
Okay, let's.
Let's do it.
Okay, gotta quit out of here.
Boop-doop. You gotta re-invite me.
Yeah, I do. And the game crashed. All right.
Rip.
Right.
It just doesn't like you.
Guess not.
Here you go.
What? Oh, of course.
Hydrate or hydrate.
Okay, I gotta take a drink.
That was so loud. Holy shit.
Are you serious? I have to download it? Boo.
We can do something else.
No, we're doing this. That's what I said we're gonna do.
Okay.
Shouldn't take us very long. There we go.
Don't get too. Ooh, this place noisy.
You know, we've done this stream for the full time. I haven't written a single fact down.
I know, right? We got some gnomes over here.
Gnomes? Where?
I'm here.
Fucking bastards.
Oh god.
I always find it funny when the kids the quarter kids when they say like when they start singing songs and then I complete the lyrics. They're like, "How do you know that song?" Like, yeah, the only reason you know that song is because it's on TikTok, my guy.
Yeah.
Like one of the kids was singing like Nirvana.
Yeah.
Like, come as you are, as you are. And so I finished it, right? I was like, as I want you to be. And they're like, what?
Yep.
Like, how do you know that? I was like, dude, I was around when that song was popular. Like, come on.
Yeah. I wish I knew, like, why this place was got so dirty.
They'll probably tell us in the texts.
Yeah. There's tree.
Like, I don't want to be one of those, like, oh, you kids don't even know good music and this and that. But, like, my coworkers' kids swear that they're, like, the pantheon of all good music. Like,
They're children. They don't
it's like, y'all are children. You guys, only reason you know these songs because you discovered them on TikTok. You said, oh, I heard this song on TikTok and it sounds like this, right? Okay, cool. I could be like, yeah, that song came out in like the 90s. But then they're like over here trying to tell, they're trying to, well, actually me, right? They're trying to hit me with a, well, actually, to the yeah, yeah, yeahs.
Bruh.
A song that came out, you know, specifically with Maps. A song that came out in 2002.
Yeah.
Before these kids were even a fucking idea.
Yep. That is so satisfying.
Like, one of the kids legitimately, when they were singing, like, Maps, right? Yeah. And I completed the lyrics. They're like, you don't even really know that song. I was like, shut your freaking mouth, child.
Small child.
Small child. Check yourself before you wreck yourself.
Do you think they've ever heard that phrase before?
No. You're gonna check yourself before you wreck yourself. You're gonna check yourself before you wreck yourself. Like, one of the litmus tests I have for these damn Zoomers is ask them, okay, if you're the pantheon of all that is music, what did Wu-Tang tell you to protect?
That's a great question.
If you don't know, it's like, okay, so clearly you're claiming that you know everything about hip-hop, but you don't know about one of the most, like... Group therapy? Oh, you mean Tragic the Gathering? God damn it, Nikki.
Gosh. Oh, that's funny.
That's so good.
That's literally what it is.
Tragic the Gathering. That shit's so good.
That's literally so true.
It's like, okay, so you're talking about how you know hip hop so well, yet you don't know about one of the foundational rap groups that helped put it on the map.
Yeah.
Like, fine, okay, I can excuse if you don't know, if you don't know too much about Biggie or Tupac, right? Because those two, if you were from one side or the other, you kind of liked one or the other.
Yeah.
But if you're out here trying to tell me you know music and you don't know what Wu-Tang told you to protect, like, really?
Yeah.
Best protect your neck, boy. If they can't tell me who Flavor Flav is...
Oh god, Flavor Flav.
Yo, shouts out to Flavor Flav, though, because freaking, when he found out that the women's water polo team, right, for the USA, not only were they not getting paid, they had to pay for themselves to go to the Olympics.
That's the dumbest shit ever.
Yeah, because because apparently the American Athletics, like Team USA, didn't have the money to pay for them. Like, really? So he took it upon himself. To. So Flavor Flav took it upon himself to pay, not only to pay for their trip to France, right? To the Paris Games, but then also went through the trouble of paying for like the next 2 or 3 years of their training, so they don't have to hold down a job to be water polo players. And they actually won gold this year, or this last time.
He's actually a good guy.
Oh yeah, Flavor Flav's great.
I like this blue. It's really nice.
Where?
The blue with the windows.
Oh yeah, that is nice.
It is, right?
Mm-hmm. You know what I still think is one of my favorite things?
What?
When Green Day performed at Coachella this year, a bunch of people in the comments were like, because he changed the lyrics of Jesus of Suburbia to talk about Palestine, right?
Yeah.
And a bunch of people on like social media were talking about how, oh, I don't like how woke Green Day has become.
They've always been woke. What are you talking about?
To which I say, what the hell do you think the American Idiot album was?
People are dumb. They don't have critical thinking skills.
They don't have media literacy.
No, they don't have that either.
Because literally the whole point of American Idiot was it's an anthem for the kids who were born, but like right before the Bush administration, which plunged us into where we are today.
Yep.
So I once had a conversation with my grandfather, Rip, and he told me to spend the money on good speakers. Was that sound advice?
That was
Yeah,
sound advice.
that is sound advice. Because when you spend money on good speakers, everything sounds great on them, regardless.
I think it was supposed to be a joke, but that's still also good.
Even if it is a joke, I don't give a crap. I'm gonna tell you all the
It looked
truth.
like it was a pun.
Oh, was that sound advice? God damn it. Why did I take that? Why? I took it too literal. My audiophile side came out. God damn it, Tucker. Why are you like this? We hired a magician called the Great Ted Cheese, but he disappeared. Literally, that's the joke. You got me. You got me, Tucker. You played me like a damn fiddle.
Yeah. Yeah, babe, how are you?
Oh, I'm alright. I'm here.
Yeah, you living life?
Mm-hmm. Surviving. Ugh. I saw somebody on TikTok made a joke where they're like, y'all ever get into one of those relationships where you're just like, God damn it, now I gotta sign up for a freaking gym membership and I gotta, where they make you so damn happy that you want to live longer.
Yeah.
You're like, you get into this relationship, you really, you're really attached with this person, then you're like, God damn it, now I gotta go fucking get a.
You have to give a shit about your body.
I have to go get now. I have to get a 401k and fucking.
Yeah. That shit's not easy to deal with anyway.
Thankfully, my job does it for me.
Yeah, my job does mine. I don't know what it is exactly. It's like retirement savings or something.
Yeah. I was throwing paper airplanes at the kids, but once the airplane left my hand, it froze. I realized it was stationary.
At that point,
God fucking damn it. God damn it.
That's funny. That's a good one.
So dumb.
I like puns.
They say you give a man a duck. They say you give a man a duck, he'll eat for a day. If you teach a man to duck, he won't run into a bar.
Why does that sound like an anti-joke?
It kind of is. It's what's called a malaphor, where you misuse like a typical like metaphor. If you give a man a fish, he'll eat for a day. You teach a man to fish, and he'll eat for a lifetime.
Yeah.
However, what I like to do is what are called malaphors, where you misuse them, but they still make sense. The common one being, "Oh, I'll burn that bridge when I get to it."
Yeah. Don't you mean cross that bridge? No.
No.
Me with any job, literally every time.
Mm-hmm.
I'll burn that bridge when I get to it. I can't wait to burn this bridge.
Me, an arsonist, be like. Which band was it that had that album, Arsonists Get All the Girls?
I have no idea.
Like, was it... I feel like it was either, like, Circa Survive or, like, one of those, like, mid-2000s emo bands had...
It's not them. I don't know what it is. I ain't never heard of it.
Also, I've realized a bunch of my coworkers' kids are now starting to dress like we used to dress back in the early 2000s.
Oh, no.
And a bunch of them were like, I wish I could have lived back then. No, you don't. No, you fucking don't.
You would not have your internet.
Not only would you not have your internet, everything sucked back then because nobody had money. And the people who did have money were assholes and are still assholes.
Yep.
Like, whenever I see, Y2K chic fashion, it's like, dude, we didn't have that kind of freaking money.
You didn't even finish this door, silly.
I'm focusing on other things.
ADHD be like?
Yep. Ain't that the fucking truth, dude?
You're doing so good.
But, like, I see all these, like, kids on, like, Instagram and on TikTok and stuff dressing in 2000s, like, chic or whatever.
Yeah.
And it always makes me laugh because, like, they're dressing like how the rich kids used to dress, not how actually the fashion was for us.
Yeah.
Because all those kids who wore, like, Trip NYC pants and, like, the really nice, like, expensive shoes and stuff, the boots that everyone used to have.
Oh, yeah.
Here, give me that. Put the ladder on this tree, please. I can get up here and just clean this. Almost done.
How is there only one ladder?
I know, what the hell? But yeah, all the like Trip NYC and like all of the like, Invader Zim things that kids got from Hot Topic, those were the kids who had money. We didn't have that.
There's like an edge up top.
I was telling them like when we wanted our skinny jeans, we couldn't buy them because a new pair of skinny jeans from a place like Hot Topic or Spencer's, etc. Like those would cost you like freaking $80, $60, $40, and you had to fucking eat, you know.
Yeah.
We didn't have that kind of money, so we did what we could, where we would go to Goodwill, buy the really ugly like bootcut jeans for like a couple bucks, and then take them home and then just literally sew the leg closed so it became tighter.
Yeah.
And then what you would do to like make it distressed is what we used to do anyway. I don't know if you guys did this, but back when I was younger, when we wanted to distress our jeans, right, to give them the like, you know, the rips and stuff like that.
Yeah.
What we would do is you'd take your bicycle, flip it over, right? So it's sitting on the handlebars and on the seat, and you'd spin the wheel up as much as you can, and then you'd hold the jean against the tire.
I never did that.
Yeah, that's what we did.
Ripped pants was against school dress code, so.
Oh, it was for us too, but we didn't care.
People cared a lot. Also, when I was in middle school, we had a uniform. So.
Yeah, same.
When I was in middle school, we didn't have that. Until it was like maybe like the last week of school. They would let us wear whatever we wanted.
Yeah, we also had a uniform. It was white. It was a white polo shirt and then navy pants.
Oh, but I had khakis.
Yeah, we didn't do
khakis or black pants. It was horrid. I hated it.
For us it was dark blue pants, and a lot of the parents complained that it was hard to find dark blue in particular. So
yeah.
So it wasn't until all the parents complained that they said, okay, fine, you can use black pants. That works too. And so then literally all the kids just wore black pants.
Yeah. Damn, I hated middle school.
Tell me about it, dude.
I'll never forget my home ec class. In fucking middle school. They made me take home a robot baby.
Oh, you guys had to do that?
Yeah.
They never made us do that when I was growing up.
I don't remember if it was just the girls that had to do it or if it was both girls and boys. But like, I know one thing is for sure, like, in the home ec class, there was like a computer lesson that we had to do, like girls only, and it was like on fashion or something. It was so, like, old school.
I was gonna say, thankfully these days, from what I've seen, like, some of my coworkers actually showed me, like, the packets for the sex ed that they have now. And, dude, it's so much better than what we had. Like, miles better.
No projector of the genitals and explaining how they work.
No. Like, now they actually talk about things like consent and things like bullying. Like, especially sexual bullying.
Yeah.
Like how that kind of stuff, you know, affects people.
Yeah.
And, you know, like what coercion is and, like, you know, how to avoid it.
Yeah. It's just, ugh. It was not great back then.
Because they basically, you know what my sex education was in high school?
What was it?
Don't have sex. That's the safest sex. Don't have sex.
I remember they had to have kids' parents sign waivers or like permission slips to like watch a birthing video.
Oh yeah, that happened to us too.
I think I got opted out of it, but I don't remember.
Nope. My parents were like, nope, you're gonna fucking see it.
That's not fun. That's just not fun. Is it on repeat? Or is it just a long video? Oh, it's just a long video. Okay. I was like, why does this song sound like I've heard it already? I have. It's just they've repeated some songs in the video itself. The walls are almost done. Looks like eggs have been thrown all over the place too.
Mm-hmm.
Bird shit and eggs.
Bird shit and eggs sounds like a really... It sounds like one of those designer brands that they would put in, like, GTA. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. Or like a really weird song title.
Yeah. Made by some, like, weird junkie. Like the kind of guy who would, like, perform on stage in a thong, playing a banjo. With a mask of a fish on his head.
And he hates birds for some reason.
Yeah, he specifically doesn't like birds. Frogs he's cool with, but not birds.
Now I want to design what this person looks like.
I'm just imagining just like a big burly Harley rider, except like way skinnier. Hasn't seen the sun in like 20 years.
He's pale as shit.
Pale as shit, right? Big beard, missing like, you know, missing most of his teeth.
When he's performing, he wears a fish mask.
Wears a fish mask and a thong, specifically a thong. But he's still somehow like super patriotic to America.
So weird. Very, very specific. Man, I just realized I have not played Animal Crossing today. I need to do my dailies at some point. Probably when I go to bed. Ew, ads. Gross.
Do you count like, okay, if, let's say an artist makes is responsible for the like music of a specific movie, right? Like the soundtrack to something. Do you count that as one of their albums, or they just happen to work on it?
I count it as one of their albums.
I'm with you on that, because the amount of times that people try not to count like Tron Legacy from like for Daft Punk's discography. Like, no, that's
It's
a Daft Punk album.
made.
Yeah, they made the music for the for like specifically for the movie.
So yeah, it's the artists. Like, it's literally their art. Like, what do you mean?
Like, are you really not going to count Saturday Night Fever as part of the Bee Gees? Like, come on, man.
I don't know why I did that. Don't
I was gonna
ask.
say, I was gonna say, your southern's peeking out.
I'm having fun right now.
You're cute.
No, you're cute. I'm almost done with the wall. I just got this window to do.
You need the beginning.
Ding.
Iggy the beginning. Ingy the beginning. Before anyone gets mad at me for making fun of that, he is an anti-gay pastor in Uganda. He can go fuck himself. Why are you gay?
Why are you gay?
Because being straight and normal is weird.
That's the weird shit right there.
Mm-hmm. I saw somebody posted on TikTok that like the reason why neurotypical people hate like neurodivergents, especially like people with ADHD or autism, because they don't like how efficient we are.
Really?
Because think about it. Yeah, basically get good. Like they're mad that that we have such a quick, that we have good pattern recognition, that we can tell, that when things are inefficient, we're gonna be like, no, don't do it that way. Like,
that's not correct.
Fuck? Just do it the right way.
Yeah. But we're
because
the bad guys, okay.
Yeah, but because these people feel the need to be the boss, they don't like being told what to do, and they don't like the fact that that we're saying, yeah, there's a better way to do this. You're needlessly making this more difficult than it needs to be.
My brain is not being nice right now.
Why?
Because I'm looking at this dirt while I'm cleaning it, and I can see like it looks like a glyph with the way that the background looks.
Hmm.
Because I know that it's just dirt, but my brain is seeing a picture of a cliff next to water, and it's. My freaking dog boy brain is not being chill.
What would you say what would you say about me being a cat boy?
I'm not allergic to you, so I don't care. It would matter if I was allergic to you, but I'm not allergic to you.
I meant like VTuber, but it's not like IRL.
Well, I know that.
Because I told you, right, that was the original version.
Original idea, yeah.
That was the original idea for DJ Keyskate, was a futuristic Catboy. But it never came to fruition because I literally couldn't figure out how to do ears.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I'd have to see it to have an opinion. What is this song? That's sick. What? The last song on the video? Alright then. Dang, we got 10 minutes.
Oh shit, you're right.
We were just having too much fun. Cool.
I'm cleaning the deck.
I'm like so focused right now.
Same. I'm just like, must clean.
Must clean. Can't wait to show you all the TikToks I have.
You didn't clean the door frame. You were over here getting on my case about the door not being finished, and you
the
didn't.
door frame? I thought I did it.
No, I just cleaned the last bit of it.
I guess I just got the doors and the windows, and I didn't pay attention to the door frame.
Guess not.
I'm throwing away the gnomes.
Why? What did they do to you?
They're in my way.
Oh, okay.
I threw them overboard.
Dude, those freaking gnomes are gonna come back for revenge, man.
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, you don't give a fuck now, but then when you're missing all of your socks and there's doo-doo in all your underwear. I'm gonna be like, damn! I wish I would have listened. I wish I would have listened to Kisuke when he told me to not disrespect the gnomes like that. There, up is clean. Woohoo!
Damn, I want to go swimming now.
I know. Hey. We're so silly.
Yeah. I can just hear you running.
Gotta go fast.
What are you, Sonic?
Sonic. Sonic the video game.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
My music stopped. Rip.
Rip Purnell Badarm, aka Snowden.
Huh?
Skoden Studis memes.
You know, I remember the other day. I had to explain to my mom what the joke, what the video was. But it's that stupid clip that you showed me of that movie where it's like, he just left with
nuts. That's Kung Pao. I love that movie.
We're children. We're children.
We're children. We're children. We're children. I'd like a pound of nuts. That's a lot of nuts.
That's a lot of nuts.
That'll be $4, baby. You want fries with that? Just walks away, and then the cell phone. He just left with nuts. So stupid.
It is so stupid. But it's basically like a freaking earworm.
My vocal stem.
Yeah. I have a freaking bank of lines in my head, and like at any given moment I'll just repeat one.
I got a basketball game tomorrow.
LeBron James.
LeBron James.
LeBron James.
LeBron James.
I'm gonna stop.
Gonna
Go
what?
2 minutes.
I'm almost done with this. I want to clean it.
Yeah.
Gotta get it done.
Okay. I've been working on these pool walls, and they're just not finishing because of the ledges. Quit game. I quit the game.
How you do that?
Because it's almost time to leave. Silly. LeBron James. Great, now I have that in my head.
LeBron James.
Ooh.
You gonna do your outro?
I need money so I can move.
Cause
not really safe.
yeah,
It's not really
Indiana.
safe here where I am.
Indiana's
can suck.
stupid.
Indiana can suck dicks.
Okay. I guess I'll say mine. Yeah. Put it simply, that's gonna be the end of the stream for us. Thanks y'all for watching. We hope you guys enjoyed us being weird, cleaning shit for the past for the past 4 hours. In the meantime, and so of course, I've been DJ Keysuke, peace, love, gangsta shit. I'll be back tomorrow with some Persona 5. But until then, I'm gonna send you guys on off to It's Donut. It's playing some Marvel Rivals right now. So make sure you guys go send him some love. I've been DJ peace, love, gangsta shit. You already know. Do the thing.
There's a cat boy. Send over. Maybe. Oh, he's playing The Last of Us Part 2. I think
Get blasted!
Yes,
Death Star laser!
To,
oh shit!
oh my god, I can't remember how he says his name. K. Sarah.
Thank you. Thanks, Zane.
It's a cowboy.
Oh my god! Hi DJ,
hi.
how you
I'll be back
doing?
tomorrow for
Welcome on
Akame.
in. Thanks so much for the raid. Hi, Raiders. My name is Donut. I'm a goofy-odd donut fanboy. How you guys doing today? I'm currently playing some Marvel Rivals and trying out the new hero Ultron. Very, very fun. Very, very fun. Were you playing Power Washing Simulator?
I just